Hey there, it's Kurama here, and in this video I got about 26 kills, so I just wanted to do a sort of breakdown of the techniques and how to get high kills. So you can copy these tricks if you want to improve your game and get high kills as well. So without further ado, I'm going to be dropping into boot camp. So at this point what I'm doing is that I'm tilting my stick at a sort of, I would say, about a 90 somewhat 70-75 degree angle, and then I'm using the view button and sort of adjusting my aim or glide. It's really hard to explain, but it's really easy to master. You can try it out for yourself. As soon as you get the hang of it, you should be diving at a very high speed, and this allows you to land a little bit faster. So instead of landing in the main building, I land at the sides towards the platform area where I get some ammo, some guns and a vest. So after I'm done like equipping myself, I'm gonna head to the commotion, which is towards the center of this building. You can hear some enemies in my vicinity, and I quickly come out of cover and I take this guy out. Luckily he didn't have a weapon. I can hear his friend coming, and pop out of cover and I knock him out as well. Unfortunately he stole my kill. He wasn't a friend, he was an enemy. So no problem, I still hear enemies in my area. At this point I've picked up the Cubicide. Notice that lean and kill over there, guys. I didn't expose myself and that's why I didn't eat any of his bullets. So always use the lean if you can. I haven't set my button to lean and peek, so I can always use a lean and hip fire as you saw before. And here I get some nice 2 tasty bots. This is why I love going in hot drops, because I've noticed that in PUBG Mobile, hot drops like Bootcamp, Georgia Pool, Novo, you get a lot of bots in high populated areas, and this is why you should always go to high populated areas, so you can get a lot of bots as well as you can get a lot of human kills as well. And here we go, guys, an easy squad wipeout. So sorry, they were not a squad, they were like 2 enemies, but you can get kills like this as well. And the reason why I was able to overwhelm them is because I had high sensitivities. So I definitely think that most of you should play on high sensitivities. Okay, so at this point I'm hearing someone in the building down below, so I'm gonna try to get a jump on him, and I'm trying to get him through the window. I want to get a clean shot without exposing myself, but unfortunately over here I get shot at by the side, so I have no option but to engage him. And there we go, guys. So easy, such an easy kill. And the reason why he got killed so easily was because he was in such a static position. If he was strafing or if he was moving from left to right, that gunfight would have been very hard and he could have even probably killed me. So I can hear an enemy in the warehouse down below. I'm trying to use my TPP while looting to see if I can catch a glimpse of him, and it appears that he himself is either camping or he's trying to prepare to kill me. At this point I can also hear another guy on my right, and I know that the warehouse guy is engaging because I heard him shoot someone, so I'm gonna try to take out the guy who's in this building over here. And I get an easy knock, and the reason why I get such a easy kill on this guy is because he was staying at one place. If he was strafing again, guys, I would have not gotten this kill, so it was a mistake on his part. So I'm just gonna heal up and gonna try to kill the warehouse guy. I think he got done killing his enemy. He's engaging me and I lean, and without exposing myself I managed to get this guy on 1 HP. He's panicking and he's trying to run away from me. He's probably on the last inch of his life, so I'm gonna pursue him. He tries to hide and kill it, and heal himself, but he doesn't manage to do so. So at this point I have cleared bootcamp, and the next logical thing I do is head to Paradise Resort. So when I'm in Paradise, before I go to Paradise, I meet some enemies who are running down from the hill, and I quickly get a good knockouts, like get 2 good knockouts on them because of my recoil control. And I have a tip for you on recoil control, like make sure your gyroscope or your ADS is on very high sensitivity, and don't rely entirely on gyro. Make sure that you have bumped up your ADS a little bit. So I've sped up the part over there because I wasn't getting the kill. Apparently they all revived themselves, and at this point my friends decide to join the gunfight. They probably thought I was getting a lot of kills and decided to come and steal some kills from me, but unfortunately they make a bad mistake and they end up all dying, I guess, over here. So the enemy I was engaging is still in the area over here. They are definitely around these houses, and my friend who was wide open gets taken out and killed, but because I was using the lean and peek, I managed to easily kill this enemy. So pro tip for you guys, if you are playing PUBG Mobile, make sure that you're not in the open. Cover is essential in third person perspective. It's the most important part of playing PUBG, and people who use lean and peek and cover and TPP advantage, you are like heavily rewarded. Look at the skills, guys. So sorry I had to cut a part out in the video, but if you have good recoil control and a decent advantage when it comes to peeking and leaning, you will get easy kills. It's ridiculously easy to get kills as long as you have good recoil control and you have good cover. So after I'm done with this, guys, I just try to look around and see if there are more enemies. Again, I'm using the lean and peek over here, and I think I hear I hear some footsteps on my left. Yeah, there's definitely the last member over here, and he goes into cover at this point. So what I do is I try throwing some grenades on him. So if your enemy is out of cover and you have no other option, just throw some grenades. Hopefully he'll try to run. And there we go, guys. Did you see that? The grenades carried him away from the cover, and I use my 3x and I quickly get the kill on him. So once I'm done like clearing out bootcamp and Paradise area, I head towards Painan because that's also a hot drop, and you're bound to find enemies over here. So at this point I see an enemy running about over here in the open. He's wide open, so I try to kill him, but unfortunately I don't get the knockout. I see his friend running towards me, and I don't know what happened over here, but something happened with my network and my aim was completely messed up. But luckily I had already put enough damage on him with the scope, so I got a lucky bullet on him with my hip fire and I managed to take him out. So I finish him off and I'm going to go attack the enemy who I had damaged earlier. So I'm searching for him. I can hear his footsteps. He's definitely in the compound. I'm looking for him at this point, and he peeks, or I think he's searching for me, and I get the kill. An easy kill there, guys. So pro tip for you guys, like if you are not getting a lot of kills, traverse the map, use a vehicle, like keep going around, and you are bound to run into enemies. And sometimes it's frustrating, like over here I've sped up the kills, I've sped up the speed of my video because I wasn't running into any enemies, and unfortunately this is part of the process. If you want to get a lot of kills, you have to keep moving around the map. And here I see someone in the distance, and I try to weaken him with my tap firing because I had the AKM and it's not such a good gun to spray at long range, and I easily get the kill, easily get the knockout. I'm scanning his surroundings to see if there are more enemies. If there is a snake in the grass, chances are that his friends are also a snake. And there we go, guys. I find his partner in crime, and both of the snakes are down. So I'm going close by now, and I'm inspecting the area for maybe he has more friends, but unfortunately he doesn't have, so I quickly finished them off with my 3x. And guys, I don't recommend that you tap fire with the AKM. It's always better to use a M16 at long range. So that was a mistake I did over there, because I just wanted to test out my tap firing with the gyroscope. So at this point I ran into enemies, and I guess they are very weak. Perhaps they were running from the circle. I can definitely hear enemies up on the hill. They were fighting amongst each other before I sped up the videos. Can hear this guy, he has forgotten to put his auto. So sorry, his gun is not on auto, so I easily get the kill on him. I think he was stab firing someone else, but then he noticed that I was coming towards him. I definitely heard someone else down here. There we go, guys. Recoil control and easy kills. It's so easy to get high kills in PUBG Mobile as long as your recoil control is really good. And like I said, guys, high gyro, high EDS, it will definitely help your game. There was some really bad recoil control over there, and I almost got taken out because of it. So if your enemy is beyond firing distance, or if he's leaning and peeking like 300 or 400 meters away, don't go for the gunfight. It's better to do what I did just like right now. What I did was, when they were running, I went for the gunfight. So like, look at the enemy over here. It's running in the open, and it's way easy to get kills when your enemies are running in the open, as opposed to when they are like behind cover. Anyways, guys, just one more kill left. I hope you enjoyed the video so far, and I really hope you enjoyed the audio and voice commentary. I apologize for the bad quality, and also there must be like lot of static sound and breathing sounds, and that's because I'm using my default iPhone earphones, and it just picks up a lot of unnecessary noise. I do not have a professional recording gear right now at the moment. I'm thinking of purchasing some, maybe an Elgato, or maybe some sort of streaming software like Mirror for my iPhone, and hopefully I'll try to get a face cam or audio cam in the future. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. I find the last enemy and I take him down. Have a good day ahead, guys. I hope this was informative, and I hope it improved your gameplay. If you like it, don't forget to leave a comment below. It would really make my day. Have a good day ahead, guys.